Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's his next move? Let's find out in the chart, shall we? Oh man, has we seen a massive, massive dump in a little while on Bitcoin. Bitcoin has decided to go straight down, but we've gotten a little bit of pump. We saw it coming, right? Of course, right? Lots of M's telling you like, yeah, this is not looking good. And then whoosh, whoosh. She went down. She went down for the count. We're going to talk about what's this mean, right? We're bouncing off this yellow line, and what does that all mean, and how you can best trade this in today's episode. And if you're interested in that, interested in trading, you can do so by checking out the links in the description below and the pinned comment. You can do so at bybit.davincij15.com or femex.davincij15.com and btcmex.davincij15.com. Check those out in the description below. Just remember, right, this is leverage trading. It's very dangerous. A lot of people lose money because they don't know what they're doing and they end up, getting liquidated. So don't be the person who doesn't play from a position of strength and gets wrecked. All right, so don't be that guy, right? We're gonna do just a little bit of TA on Bitcoin and Ethereum today, and then we're gonna end it for today because I just got my internet working, and I didn't think it was gonna go, so I wasn't 100% ready, but I am ready because I now have my camera. I was setting up my camera, setting up all kinds of other stuff. A lot of things just not working here, and I'm real sorry. I haven't done videos because I prefer my studio, and I lost my studio in Chile, right? So, it's going to take a little while to get back up to speed, but once we do, man, we'll be cranking out those videos left, right, and center. All right, let's get into it. But before we do, remember, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any money in the market because, you know what, it's a dangerous world out there, right? And remember, if I ever message you and send you a number or something like that, right, it's probably a scammer, right? Because I'm not going to do that. Okay? All right, so don't do that. Don't fall for scammers, please, right? Because there's a lot out there, and a lot of people have come to me and said, "Is this you, Da Vinci?" I'm like, "No, it's not." No, it's not. All right. So it's not me. It's most like if somebody approaches you and says they're me, it's most like on the internet. It's most likely not me. Okay, 99.99% chance that's not me. All right, let's go on to the show. Alrighty, so Bitcoin. When are you going to the moon, right? Because we all want to know that, right? We're waiting for the moon, right? And we're an impatient bunch here. Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Once you get into Bitcoin, you get the impatience of like a 5-year-old so easily because we expect things to happen right away, and they generally do. They generally do, right? You can see, right? Bitcoin within a short amount of time, it topped out around $5,000 and deflated all the way back to $50,000. Let's just see how much of a big move this was. This was brutal. From top to bottom, price range right here. So let's see here, from here to here. We're talking a 20% move down. And you're like, okay, so that's the end, right? Most likely, we're gonna have to let's bring up the weekly chart because I haven't done that in a while. And then we'll go back to Doge. I definitely, you know what? I definitely want to talk about Doge in today's episode. So I will get back to that if I don't forget, of course. All right. So if we take a look at the weekly, right? Look at that. You know, I was talking to this billionaire almost, right? This guy, like, you know, massive yacht and stuff like that. And he wanted to know, like, what's going on? Why should we buying in Bitcoin at these crazy high prices, and how's it not going to collapse down at least 40% this time around? And I pointed out, well, there is an area of liquidity, right, where you can guarantee yourself, not guarantee, but most likely get uh, the highest amount of Bitcoin being sold to you because of traders and, of course, the general public. And that is in and around the weekly 13 AMA. That's where you're going to get the most liquidity, right? So we could see Bitcoin dump close to that, but not break through it. That's what I told him. And so you'll get the maximum amount of liquidity at that area. Now, that's assuming you're going to hold for 100 years and stuff like that, because there probably will be a point in time when the traders figure this all out, and then yeah, there will be general the wealthy hedge funds and so forth that will dump in past the 13 MA, and there won't be not be enough liquidity to soak up enough cash wanting to buy Bitcoin to soak up the selling that's going to come through. So is that time now? I'm willing to say that Bitcoin will probably come back down to the Hail Mary trade here. And what is the Hail Mary? Well, the Hail Mary is one of my trades, right? Where depending on a few things, right? And I would take a buy at the 78.6. And this is beautiful because we can see that there's a bunch of wicks probably down here, especially if we go down to the hourly. I bet you we'll see even more wicks. No, I was hoping to see a bit more than that. 15-minute. Let's see here. Scroll over. Yeah, not a lot of wicks. I was expecting to see a lot more wicks down here at the 78.6 to give me a more confidence in this entry level of $52,660. And then you ride it back up. So with that said, with the wicks I was expecting more wicks. I wanted more wicks because generally the market likes to once we get into like markets that are controlled by the hedge funds, by the institutions, they tend to go for your stops, right? Which would be a likely stop would be right here. They tend to go for your stop. Now, there's not a lot down here, and there is a lot up here. Look at that. All these stops are just waiting to get stopped out. Right? They're just guaranteed stoppage. Right? So, with that said, right, the position of strength, of course, is down at the 78.6, but I'm concerned now looking at the lower time frames and so forth that this might not get hit. We might only do a 61.8 return and just not bother with the 78.6. So what should you do? Well, I would start nibbling at I'm going to start nibbling at the 61.8 and just putting a small buy order at the 61.8 and then adding to it at the 78.6. So to do that on Bybit, it's really simple, right? You just go over here, you put in the, you know what, I forgot to mention, right? Because I was look what we're doing. What chart is that? Is that a Bybit chart? No, it's not. It's a Coinbase chart. So we have to go to the actual chart to give us the actual values we want to get into. All right, so let's do exactly that. Let me just bring that up here. Right, you can see we rolled over through the 13 MA. It is bearish. It is bearish. And let's see here. It would be nice if we had like a bullish diverge, a bullish, bullish divergence here on the 4-hour? Do we have one? No, Houston, we do not. I mean, no, we do not. Do we have anything on the shorter time frames? Let's just find out before we continue. Yeah, we do on the shorter time frame. Right here, which can confirmed right. So this to right over here, because we're going with the candle bodies. Yeah, you can see that this was a divergence confirmed right up here, and off we went. So I'm going to take this one as we come back, because I don't think we did a nice comeback here on this hourly. So I think we're going to be basically coming back to the 61.8 on this one, and I'm going to draw that out and figure out where to enter. So Bitcoin lows at 61.8, as well as 78.6. I've noticed a lot here in this particular bull market. So let's see here, 53,952, 53,952. 53,952, and we want, you know what, I'm nibbling $100,000, like a big nothing burger. Confirm, and then I'm going to add something, a little something at the 52,660. Oh, no, wait a minute, that's the wrong chart. 52,964. 52,964. 400. And then later I'm just going to add the stop losses. The stop losses would be right at exactly at the end of that wick here at 51,700. That'd be that. Then she goes down. How much further will she go down if she does break? Well, let's just go zooming out, because when in doubt, zoom out. Looking at the daily, there's no clear picture of where this would break unless we were going for like these stops down here. The stop down here is a likely target right there at 51,100 or 200 actually. These ones unlikely. Probably the bigger stop would be where you get the most liquidity of $42,000, $43,000. But I don't see them breaking this right anytime soon on a daily. So let's go down to a shorter time frame. Right. Yeah. So there is no like clear. I don't see any clear downward path. Right. That would chart us down further, making an M pattern or any kind of like chart pattern that I can tell. There is the issue of, let's see here, this trend line has to be broken here, of course, for us to really go super bullish. However, I think we might just back up, right? We're going to come back down, back up. Now, if we fail on this trend line, that's when things get a little bit hairy. So you might want to move your stops to break even should things start to roll over, and then this turns into an M, and then we're out. So look out for that. Okay. Sorry to interrupt in the middle of the stream, but head over to blockfi.com/DaVinciJ15, and you could earn $250. Also 8.6% on your crypto. Of course, know your risks And you'll be able to trade crypto over there. Also get access to a credit card, allow you to spend your crypto. Links are in the description below. Ethereum, wow. Why'd you have to go and do that, man? Why you have to go and do that? You have to go get all really silly with us, right, Ethereum? Oh man, well, you can see there's an M here, pattern here. If we go down to 15 minutes, right, you can see it Ming out like crazy, and we're starting to M out again here on Ethereum. Things are not looking so bright. So Ethereum has a clear destination for us to trade. However, you know how Ethereum plays. Doesn't play nice. Does not play nice. A breakdown here, or you wait for I would say wait for this wick here down here. We're pretty much breaking down no matter what. This would be the normal stop, the more conservative stop, but we're not that conservative. So, and this would be the target would be 1-to-1, and then you would take make it only a 2-to-1, make sure it's 2-to-1 by going to moving your stops to there. So yeah, that makes sense. It makes the most sense. Does that take us to a new low? No, it does not. That's good. That's very good. I like that. And let's see here. Let's go down to the 4-hour. Is that Ethereum? Yeah, it's Ethereum on Bitstamp. Yep. And let's see, the top is approximately right here. We're gonna take it down to this guy. I'm wondering, I'm a little concerned about that. This long wick there, if we should even count it. It's a little bit off. So because it's a little bit off, it's getting me a little concerned. Yeah, it should be counted. Okay, we probably traded there, fair and square. Okay, so yeah, it takes you right to the 61.8 and easy profits, right? Well, not so easy because Ethereum's never easy. Nothing's easy with Ethereum, so yeah, there it is. It's a decent trade that's worth exploring for Ethereum. And there she has it. If you're looking to go long on Ethereum, right, the same play can be made on the 78.6. I wouldn't even bother with the 61.8. Would not even bother. Don't even bother. Most likely it's going to come hit it's the 78.6 on Ethereum, because they're definitely going to clear these stop losses here. Always do. There's enough like you know, people manipulating the price in order to push it down to clear out those stop losses. Alrighty, I'm gonna post this in the chat room for you guys, so that you guys can look at that. Okay, with that said, let's close off the show with a little bit of Dogecoin TA. Honestly, when I brought it up for my Pandora's Wallet subscribers and DJ15 token holders, and I was looking at it, all I could think was, all I can do is like stare at the chart like, what? 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 That's all I can say, right? It's like, what? Dude, like, look at this. Look at this. The daily is completely out of the Bollinger Band. I mean, completely. Right? It's so far outside the Bollinger Band that John Bollinger might be coming in and say, maybe I should have to rewrite my program just for altcoins. What? It's like redonkulous. And this is on weekly, right? Let's see what the daily's saying, right? So, I mean, I'm telling people who like cashed in on this, who did very well on this. You should sell half. You you should definitely sell half here. Definitely sell half here and go into Bitcoin. Right? Can it go higher? Not this week. The odds of it going higher this week, right, are slim. And then, are you going to actually catch it? Are you going to act like it's probably going to go? If it does go higher, it'll probably do some stupid face rip thing like, "Oh yeah, we're going to like Saturn, and we're going to stay there." Like the kids are going to be like that, and then it's just going to come straight back down. So sell half, and if you're still in the market, right? You're still. So if it does something like just even more ridiculous than it already has, right? You've got some skin in the game, but if it fails here, right? I don't know why I can't seem to get this thing right. All right, so if it fails here, which it should, right, you could buy some more back at a discounted price. I would suggest. Guess where I would suggest you buy some of this back if you're interested in buying some of that. Yes, that's right, the 61.8. Right, or the 78.6, which I would wait for the 78.6. I wouldn't even bother with anything else on this coin, but that's just me. Because I don't want to I don't want to be buying so high, and then because this is going to revert to the mean, right? It's going to revert, right, to the Bitcoin mean, price mean, which is 20, 30 sats or something like that. It's just not right away. No, might be a while. Might be a while before it does that. So I just don't know when it's going to do that, but I can tell you it will. I can say with full confidence that it will. There's no development team behind this. Nobody's making any more. The system just continues to run as it is. They're not improving the product, right? It does nothing more than what Bitcoin does. So yeah. Not sure. And then obviously it inflates every single day, right? The inflation rate, it's out of this world. Yet here we are. Here we are. People are buying, and we have to accept that, right? You can't be a Peter Schiff on Dogecoin. Don't be a Peter Schiff to Dogecoin, right? Don't be a Peter Schiff, right? That would be the worst thing you can do, right? Because remember my what I say: don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it, right? And that's that, right? So just leave it alone. Let the Doge do its thing and get paid. That's all you care about. All right, with that said, make sure you get paid in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's real, Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Cheers, people.